Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen this movie yet, do not watch this video because I'm going to be spoiling it a lot. So do not watch this video if you haven't seen it. But if you have watched the movie, go see the video. Hey guys, Red Force 203 here. And let me just tell you something. I'm going to be reviewing the new Spider-Verse movie today and Across the Spider-Verse. And let me tell you, it was amazing. Amazing. Sorry if I've been messing up with my reviews. It was amazing, you know. It was just amazing. Best Spider-Man movie yet. You have to go see it. It's amazing, you know. It's even better than No Way Home, because No Way Home was the best live-action one, but this is even better. And probably this might be the best Spider-Man cartoon for me, because, as of right now, because, it was just amazing. Like, there's so much more, like, to it, you know? So, the movie starts off with, Spider-Gwen. So, it starts off with Gwen Stacy and her life, basically, and how it went, and how it's been going, and how it started off with her origin, and how she quit and so let me just start off with this. She quit the band and stuff. It showed how she quit the band. It showed Peter Parker's death. It showed a lot of things, you know. It showed a lot of things, and it was really sad of how her life went. And her dad basically, her dad George Stacy basically accused her of a murder she didn't commit, which was Peter Parker, of course. And then later it showed, like, the aftermath on how she went back to her dimension. And then later she revealed, and she was fighting the Vulture in that scene from another dimension. Then she revealed her secret identity to her dad and stuff. And it was really dramatic on how she revealed her secret identity. Like, I was just amazed. I was like, yo, that was just deep. Like, I felt really deep. I was like, yo. Then Spider-Man 2099 comes, and Spider-Woman comes. The black one, you know. And later they give her the watch and stuff, so to keep her from glitching from to go to other universes. And it was just amazing, you know. Like, then we start off with Miles and how he's been doing with his life, and I think it takes place 2 years later, because I think in the first movie he was like 13. Some Google says he was like 14, but in the comics he originally started off as 13. So I think it takes place like 2 years later. So he's a sophomore now, 2 years after 8th grade. So, of course, and he's been like struggling with life and how he can balance life as a teenager and with being Spider-Man. Kind of the same with Peter Parker, you know. He had to balance life in all those 3 MCU films, you know, and he had to balance life as an adult in the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield films. And it was just, you know, and it was just incredible how he can just balance life. But it didn't show it too much. So then it shows, then later it shows him having a meeting with with like the principal or with one of his teachers and stuff. How his grades has been. And he had all A's except for one grade, which was B. So which was, and it's the Spanish class, which I forgot. And his parents were like, a B? And I'm like, which is kind of weird, because B is kind of a good grade. It's pretty close, which it's better than a C, it's better than a D, it's better than an F. So it's one grade away from an A, which is pretty good, you know, because if I were to God to be, my parents would be pretty proud of me. So you know. But let's go back to the movie. Anyway, and also if you can tell, I'm in the hotel room right now. But anyway, they show him. So the Spot comes, and sorry if I've been really like not thinking about what's been happening during movies lately. But the Spot comes, and Miles comes and fights the Spot. Then later, I forgot what happens next. What happens next was basically his dad shows up. Then later later they start having a fight and stuff. Miles and the Spot. Then later Miles sends the Spot to another dimension. And also it shows a background. It shows a background story of the Spot and how he got his powers. I don't remember his real name, but I might have to search it up again. So let me know in the comments below what was the Spot's real name, because I really want to know what the Spot's real name is. So anyway, then later Miles goes to this like Puerto Rican party with all the Puerto Rican and black kids, and then later and Miles got a cake from for his mom, but he switched it out. Miles switched it out for a wrong cake, so instead it said something else on the cake instead of an apology letter. I think it said like "you're lost" or whatever, which was kind of funny. And then later his parents ground him. And later, the more he was gone and fighting crime, which his parents didn't know he was fighting crime, he kept adding more months, which was so funny. I was like, whoa, that's a long time to be grounded for, you know? Because that was a long time to be grounded for, you know? It was a long time to be grounded for, and yeah, it was a long time to be grounded for. It was just crazy. It was just crazy. Then Miles meets Gwen. He comes back to his room, to his apartment, and which we do have. And not gonna lie, we do have Genki. We finally got the voice of Genki. Genki's voice is kind of deep for a high schooler. Well, kinda, you know. Kind of sounds like an adult. He sounds like an adult, but whatever. Miles is voiced by an adult, and same with Genki. So, and Gwen is voiced by an adult as well. Well, I mean they're young adults, but I think Genki's voiced by maybe like a 40-year-old or something. I don't even know, but I might have to figure it out. So, but let's go back. Anyway, he meets Gwen, and later they go to the Spider-Verse, of course, and well, first it wasn't. Gwen wasn't gonna take Miles with him, cause basically she was just gonna leave him there, but he decides just to go anyway. And later he just meets the Spider Indian dude, the Native American guy. I think his name's like Spider Indian, I think, and I forgot his name. It was, I don't know. Then later we meet Spider-Punk. He was like British, or Australian. I don't know. We meet Spider-Punk. Then we again meet all the other Spider characters. Then we have a lot of flashbacks to one of the other movies in the comics and the cartoons from the animated series, which is pretty funny how the animated series are not from Sony. They're just mostly which is owned by Marvel, because Sony didn't make the animated series. It's owned by Disney and Marvel, but except for Spectacular Spider-Man. Spectacular Spider-Man was owned by Sony, but So it shows the flashbacks to all the live action movies, the cartoons, and it shows a lot of flashbacks. It shows the MCU Prowler, so I can't wait to see Prowler in the MCU. And it was Donald Glover. If y'all remember, he was in Spider-Man Homecoming. He played Aaron Davis, and so that's why he was the Prowler in this movie, because he basically was which he's gonna become the Prowler, I believe, in MCU Spider-Man 4, which it did say that Tom Holland revealed MCU Spider-Man 4, but let's go back to it. Then as it says in the trailer, as you already know, what some of my friends think the reason why they're after him was because they're racist, which they're not really racist. So the reason why, so let me give you a true story. If you already know the story by now, the only reason why they were after Miles, because Miles said that we can do both. We can save the people we love the most, and we can save a bunch of people, you know. And later Spider-Man 2099 goes after him. Miguel, of course. Sorry if I didn't say his name the whole time. His real name. So Miguel goes after him. All the other Spider-Men go after him, and Miles gets all upset and just gave up on the other people, but didn't give up being Spider-Man. And so yeah, basically we then get Miles Morales going back to a different universe, and the way it ended off was really good, and we didn't know he went to a different universe. It was really surprising, and he was going to tell his parents he was Spider-Man, but his mom took him as a joke, and later realized that he was in another universe. He was in a different one. Then later, he goes out and finds his uncle. Later, his uncle knocks him out. Then later, you know what's crazy? His uncle wasn't the Prowler in the different universe. In this universe, I think it was Earth 42. Yeah, it was Earth 42. We find Miles. We find different Miles, and Miles is the Prowler in that universe, and Miles figures out that the Prowler is actually him. That he was a Prowler in that universe. Later ended off with a cliffhanger, and later ended off with Gwen Stacy trying to find Miles and never giving up on him. So yeah, that's my review. And this movie I'll give like a 12 out of 10. Best Spider-Man movie ever. I know not everyone likes. I didn't like cliffhangers at first, but now I just love this movie, and the music is great. I think it's better than the Spider-Verse soundtrack. I think it just. Some people may say that the Spider-Verse soundtrack may sound good, may say it's better, but for me, I think the Spider-Verse soundtrack is better. And it's kind of a little cold, not gonna lie. And sorry, I'm a little cold. The air conditioner's on, so yeah. I'm gonna have to turn it off later. So yeah, signing off. The Start Force 203. May the Force be with you. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.